Hey there, pirates! Welcome aboard the Anime No Mi channel. Zoro is currently the second most powerful Straw Hat in the crew, serving as Luffy's right-hand man and responsible for protecting the crew against any major threats that may arise. As one of the strongest in this universe, Zoro possesses the Hoshoku Haki, a highly powerful technique that few people can awaken and fully utilize. In today's video, we're going to talk about how Zoro managed to awaken this powerful technique and the confrontations in which he used it to defeat the enemies that came his way. Before we dive into the video, don't forget to smash that like button. Give us a thumbs up to unlock your devil fruit powers and hit that subscribe button to awaken. Now, let's jump into the video. Guys, the Hoshoku Haki is an extraordinary and rare form of Haki, an ability present in the One Piece world. Among the three types of Haki, Hoshoku is notorious for being innate, not acquired through training, and only 1 in a million people is born with this unique ability. Those who manifest the Hoshoku Haki are considered possessors of the qualities of a king and are called supreme rulers. This powerful Haki stands out for its ability to exert the user's willpower over others. Unlike other forms of Haki, Hoshoku not only has implications in combat, but also influences the psyche of people around, whether by intimidating them, temporarily dominating their minds, or even rendering them unconscious. The first glimpse of Hoshoku Haki occurred when Shanks, one of the world's most powerful pirates, used it to intimidate the Lord of the Coast. Since then, various notable characters like Luffy, Ace, Katakuri, and Yamato have demonstrated this ability throughout the history of One Piece. The impact of Hoshoku Haki goes beyond the battlefield, influencing the environment around the user. Clashes between users of this Haki generate powerful shockwaves capable of destroying inanimate structures and even creating rifts in the skies. The ability of a user to control the extent and intensity of this power, whether to affect specific individuals or an entire crowd, highlights the mastery achieved by some practitioners. Lineage seems to play a crucial role in the manifestation of Hoshoku Haki, suggesting that the ability is genetically transmitted. However, not all descendants of individuals with Hoshoku Haki inherit it. Furthermore, the Hoshoku clash, a phenomenon resulting from the clash between two users of this Haki, creates visible shockwaves and devastating effects in the surrounding environment. An advanced application of Hoshoku Haki, known as infusion, allows some users to incorporate this power into their bodies and weapons, significantly increasing the strength of their attacks. This level of skill is extremely rare and grants practitioners the ability to face formidable opponents, as evidenced in Luffy's confrontation with Kaido. Moreover, Hoshoku Haki features a technique known as observation killing, where the user controls their own aura, denying opponents the ability to foresee the future with Kenbunshoku Haki. Among the notable characters possessing the rare and powerful ability to use Hoshoku Haki, Zoro stands out as the fearless swordsman of the Straw Hat crew. Surprisingly, this extraordinary form of Haki, which manifests only in exceptional individuals, was dormant within Zoro, initially without his knowledge. The first realization of Zoro's potential with Hoshoku Haki occurred during a crucial confrontation against the fearsome Emperor of the Sea, Kaido. It was when Zoro unleashed the Ashura Baki, an impressive attack that left a lasting mark on Kaido. The impact of this technique caught the attention of Kaido himself, who noticed the latent presence of Hoshoku Haki in Zoro. In the heat of the battle against King, Kaido's right-hand man, Zoro made the decision to consciously explore and employ the Hoshoku Haki within him. The result was astonishing, as Zoro used this power to neutralize a series of low-ranking beast pirates, demonstrating the overwhelming potential of Hoshoku Haki when wielded by a master swordsman. The evolution of Zoro's use of Hoshoku Haki didn't stop there. During the intense battle against King, Zoro further honed his skill, reaching the point of consciously infusing Hoshoku Haki into his 3 swords. This feat not only highlights Zoro's mastery in handling advanced Haki techniques, but also underscores the exceptional aptitude of the swordsman to unlock the true potential of his abilities. The pinnacle of this mastery occurred when Zoro chose to direct his expertise in Hoshoku Haki towards Sandai Kitetsu, one of his swords. The result was a formidable offensive that caused significant damage to King, demonstrating the versatility and incredible power of this ability when combined with Zoro's sharp skills in swordsmanship. In addition to the remarkable feats during the confrontation against Kaido and King, Zoro's Hoshoku Haki was, in a characteristic manner, unleashed in a moment of intense emotion and fervor. In a scene not recorded in the manga, but present in the animation, Zoro released a wave of Hoshoku Haki upon witnessing the mockery and suffering of the inhabitants of Ebisu and Okobore at the hands of the beast pirates pirates, incapacitating several adversaries with his mere presence. Thus, Zoro, the skilled swordsman of the Straw Hats, emerged as an exceptional practitioner of Hoshoku Haki, further elevating his status as one of the most formidable members of Monkey D. Luffy's crew. The discovery and mastery of Hoshoku Haki by Zoro represent a significant milestone in his journey as a swordsman. Now aware of the dormant potential within him, Zoro faces a new frontier to be explored and perfected. Zoro's relentless pursuit of excellence in the sword arts will lead him to further refine his Hoshoku Haki. With this newly acquired knowledge, the swordsman is destined to unravel deeper layers of this ability, raising it to a level that can rival the greatest practitioners of Hoshoku Haki in the world of One Piece. The ongoing evolution of Zoro's Hoshoku Haki becomes particularly intriguing as he advances toward his ultimate goal, challenging and defeating Dracul Mihawk, the current holder of the title of the world's greatest swordsman. This ambition has always driven Zoro to surpass his own limits, and now, possessing Hoshoku Haki, he acquires a formidable new tool in his quest for supremacy in the sword arts. Zoro's ability to infuse Hoshoku Haki into his sword techniques adds an entirely new dimension to his combat prowess. By mastering this advanced technique, Zoro positions himself to achieve a level of skill that can rival not only Mihawk, but also the greatest swordsman of the Grand Line. As Zoro faces increasingly formidable challenges, the evolution of his Hoshoku Haki will not only intensify the battles, but also solidify his position as one of the prominent figures in the world of One Piece. The future battle against Mihawk promises to be epic, and Zoro's Hoshoku Haki will be a crucial tool that can tip the scales in his favor in the pursuit of the title of the world's greatest swordsman. In the final saga of One Piece, Hoshoku Haki will emerge as a fundamental piece in Zoro's arsenal, providing him with the necessary tools to face and overcome the world's most powerful enemies. This rare and extraordinary power not only enhances Zoro's physical prowess, but also signals a level of unwavering authority and will that sets him apart. As Zoro advances toward the final challenges, Hoshoku Haki will be a strategic weapon, empowering him to overcome opponents whose strength and determination rival his own, whether against other Haki practitioners or individuals whose abilities have transcended normal limits. Hoshoku Haki will provide Zoro with a critical advantage in battle. Zoro's journey toward the title of the world's greatest swordsman will take on a new dimension as he incorporates Hoshoku Haki into his sword techniques. This combination of skills will not only elevate the level of his fights, but also symbolize the fulfillment of a goal that has been Zoro's driving force since the beginning of the story. In addition to its importance in battles, Hoshoku Haki will also play a vital role in realizing Zoro's dreams. His determination to become the best swordsman and the pursuit of supremacy in the sword arts will culminate in epic and decisive confrontations. With Hoshoku Haki, Zoro will have the power not only to physically defeat his opponents, but also to mentally influence and control the battlefield. The true power of Hoshoku Haki goes beyond the physical, representing the strength of Zoro's will, his innate leadership, and the ability to inspire those around him. In this final saga, we will witness not only the enhanced mastery of Hoshoku Haki by Zoro, but also his ability to lead and unify, becoming a central figure in the ultimate battle for freedom and the dreams of the Straw Hats. Ultimately, Hoshoku Haki will be an indispensable tool for Zoro in the final saga of One Piece, enabling him to face unparalleled challenges, overcome extraordinary adversaries, and finally achieve his most coveted dreams. That's a wrap for today's content. We hope you enjoyed it and want to share your thoughts on the subject. Don't forget to share the video, give it a thumbs up, and catch you in the next video. Take care and stay awesome.